Getting some auto attacks first. There's the Sage's lore. Pestilence procking his flight. They're changing targets now. They're aiming for Behemoth. Behemoth taking a big blow right there. Some creep blocks, or creep blocks. Vindicator blocking. Pestilence with the Bloodlust kill. Penguin goes down. So that's going to give Pestilence a little bit of an advantage in that top lane, as well as Vindicator, who got some EXP out of that, and gold. He did get the assist, so. But we see Succubus bottling that DD. Might see him gank with it, or it might just stay there to kind of make sure Puppet Master doesn't get anywhere in his farm. And for Mag Pyro lane, they seem to be having no harassment for the most part. We see Scout full HP, Disham full HP. Then again, mid there, sorry, Succubus proc the DD, slept, snook healed, and took down Puppet Master. Sorry about that. Fresh Fry with the kill. Angry Testy goes down. And down bottom real quick here, Pyromancer throws his stun. Magnus could be in trouble. There's the Steam Bath. The silence though from Scout's gonna negate that, and then Mr. Barbecue's just gonna come in there and clean that up. Get the kill there, easy on Magnus. Pyromancer trying to save. Almost had a kill. Not quite. 2-1 in the Legion's favor now. That is 4DR over this Team 5. And looks like we got some creep wave killing going on in that top lane there. Magnus returning. You got Disham creep pulling down there in the bottom jungle again to just kind of keep that lane back for Scout so he can farm up. Scout looks like he's going for a rune deck, so he does pick up his life tube. I can't really see why he'd go for any tank items like Helm of the Black Legion, but I mean, you never know. So pings top, Vindicator moving in, gets the Sage's lore on Behemoth. Behemoth throws his spell down anyways, and Vindicator walks out fine, but that did just drain all of Witchslayer and Behemoth's mana pool. Witchslayer does not have mana drain yet for some reason, so she will not be able to utilize that spell up there. And down bottom you see Pyromancer pulling that wave away to kind of cancel out the pull's effect, but Magnus could be in a bit of trouble here. He's far in. Stuns out for the save though. He was far in there. Disham and Scout were right there ready to go. Up top though, quickly, Pestilence might have Witchslayer here. If not, he's going to burn down Blavo with the kill. That's Vindicator getting the Sage's lore kill. On caution, Witchslayer. And Succubus has a bottled haste rune now with her ultimate. So we might see her proc this and bring Puppet Master down once again. It looks like she's just going to throw down that new kill, but we got ports in here for Hellborn? No, okay. Fake port. Uh-oh. Demented Shaman looping. Down bottom? Nope. Not just yet. I think Demented Shaman's trying to get a gank down bottom here. And Scout... Uh-oh. Let's go to mid here. Succubus might have a kill. She's got the sleep. There's her ultimate, but someone's porting in. There's Pyromancer. Gets the stun. That might be enough to save here. Starting to clock away damage. Succubus almost getting counter-ganked. What a juke by Succubus. Less than 100 HP. Took on Pyromancer and Puppet Master. Puppet Master almost snagging the kill. But up top now real quick. Behemoth's got Vindicator fissured off up top there. Needs a Tridos to run to safety, but he could still be in a bit of trouble. Pestilence might actually be in trouble now. There's the stun. Vindicator coming back in. Gets Witchslayer with the Sage's lore, but the mana drain. And now we got Succubus porting in. And almost a save there in the mid on Puppet Master. And Puppet Master almost did have a kill, but it wasn't enough. And now he's gonna see if he can make up for some lost farm in those 2 deaths. But up top, 3 versus Brown. He is slept. There's the fissure. He's not going anywhere. New kills are off. There's the attempted stun. Magnus in. Now he could be in a bit of trouble here. They got the mini stuns clocking away. That's a double kill up there for Fresh Fry. That's Succubus. Brought down Pestilence and Magnus. And Pyromancer could be in the same bit of trouble down bottom. Nope, he's gonna walk out safely. 5-2 now in 4DR's favor over Team 5. Team 5 certainly not out of this though. Puppet Master and Pestilence definitely own Scout late game in farm if they get there. If all three of those carries are farmed, Hellborn wins. But by the looks of it, Succubus is doing her job mid, getting her ganks off, 4-0 start, keeping Puppet Master down 0-2, only 27 creep kills for Angry Testy. And let's see, Brown could be in trouble. Pestilence chasing down Witch Slayer. Doing quite a bit of damage there. What items does he have? He's still going for it. He procs the flight. There's the mini stun from Behemoth. There's the stun. He grabs that kill easy. Wow. Loop's getting an easy kill up top there. Caution going down. That is Witch Slayer, but quick to the mid. We have a sleep by Succubus on Puppet Master. And there's the ultimate. Puppet Master unslept now. Cancels Succubus's ulti. One more hit. And Angry Testy redeeming himself, gets Succubus down, but Disham gets Blavo running away there. Vindicator goes down. To an... Ooh, Magnus looks like he's going for it. Nope, okay. Magnus bottle regen rune. Pestilence up top, solo farming. But I think Scout's doing the same thing bottom. He does have his Sustainer, but he is up against Pyromancer, which is a very strong laner. I don't know if he could kill him, but he could definitely do a lot of damage. Stun, nuke, ulti would do quite a bit. And Pestilence picks up just some regen. Up Steam Boots as well. And they're calling for a gank. 3 Legion top, 3 Hellborn bottom, 1 mid, 1 top for the Hellborn, and 1 bottom, and 1 mid for the Legion. So, opposite lanes right now, in both ways. Scout just picking up some solo farm. And they see Puppet Master in the river coming up to assist Pestilence, maybe. And with that being said, Vindicator's going to slide mid here. And it looks like they're going to try and rotate it on Succubus now that they think a Puppet Master is going top. So here comes Puppet. Vindicator nearby. And it looks like he's going to get some last hits instead. So we still have 3 Legion top, kind of cutting in on their EXP pretty hard. And Pestilence still looks like he's getting some decent farm up there for the most part. Yeah, those 3 need to make something happen. And they got pings in the forest now. They see Vindicator. Vindicator back up there with Pestilence against Witch Slayer, Demented Shaman, and Behemoth. Here comes the loop now on Pestilence. Pestilence sees and runs. Yeah, they're not really accomplishing anything right now. 4DR up top there. They need to either port out or get some ganks going. But now we see Puppet Master in. So they're definitely going to win this fight if it happens. Here comes Witch Slayer through the side. So they have him perfectly positioned right now. They're going for Vindicator, so if these two just loop around, there's the stun. Ulti. Ooh, the fissure. Nice fissure there by Behemoth to not allow Pesty or Puppet to get around. It looks like they might run. But here comes Magnus. 4 Legion top against 3 Hellborn. Nope. Looks like they're just going to pull off. Don't exactly know if that was worth it though. They were up there for quite a bit, and to only get Vindicator is definitely a loss for sure. But you see Scout now with the double damage rune. He might go invis and come mid for a gank, or not. And here he comes mid against a Puppet Master. They do have the ward though, so he knows it. He needs to make sure that Suck doesn't get any of her disables off though. He's still nearby though, so we have 4 Legion mid against 3 Hellbornish. 3 or so Hellborn. Here comes Succubus, there's the ultimate. Here comes Scout running around, he's got the DD, starting to whack away a little bit. But we got Magnus Pyro in on the backside there. There's 1 kill for Angry Testy. And slept Pyromancer. Succubus could be in a bit of trouble here. But... And there goes Wildebeest, so Magnus goes down. Sage's Puppet could be in trouble now. Nope, turning around. So we had a 1-for-1 exchange. Scout goes down for Magnus. Definitely a Hellborn victory. Minimal. They did have 3 players remaining with more than half HP, and the Legion for the most part had all less than half HP. Disham, Witch Slayer, Behemoth, all less than HP, less than half. And Pestilence still up there whacking away on those solo farms. Scout's gonna move bottom to now make up for some lost farm right there. Not much though, just a little bit. The death did cost him